And so, welcome back to another episode of $1,000 Car Guy. And if you never left, because you're binge watching it, hi!
You're the real VIP.
Yeah. We're just enjoying some Brooklyn water bagels. Probably the best bagels in the South.
Which one?
Yeah. I would pit them in a fight against somebody else. Like a literal fight where they just beat them. So, today's about drive shafts. And one of them, not two. And basically, well, why don't you tell them what you told me yesterday, Leon?
Well, if the sun is rotating at exactly, wait, what are we talking about?
265,000 miles per hour.
Yes, and it hits Earth and everything splatters, it's gonna get hot as hell.
Right, so then when we started talking about the drive shaft.
Uh-huh.
And then?
It's
AC family?
We think we found a way to make the stock drive shaft work.
So I said to Leon, so I just sold the Miata motor for $250 bucks. And I said, well, how much is it going to cost to get a drive shaft made? And he said like about $350.
Well, yeah, 300. Yeah.
It's like, well, I may not have enough. And then Leon said, you know, we can make our own. I was like, well, it's not going to be balanced. And he's like, and? All right, you got me there. So, if we get this drive shaft in today, Leon's getting 2 dinners out of it. So,
Yes.
Stay tuned to this episode. So, we have the stock 4L60E yoke coming out of here, and as you can see, it's got a really nice surface that we may just be able to work with. And right here is the stock diff, obviously. So, this is the stock Miata drive shaft, and we cut it. And we're praying right now that we didn't cut it too short.
Well, we can only... I'm only human. I'm Venom.
You should have been a dentist, Leon.
Right? I was in my previous... Oh my god, whoever cut that sucks at life. Wait, was that me?
Yeah.
Shit. Alright, let's take these bolts out.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
And then?
Take those bolts out.
And then?
I'm gonna take all the other bolts out.
Yeah. I'm using hand tools right now.
Hooked on a feeling.
Shouldn't be stuck. It's a totally open hole and
I'm
there's
high
no
on
threads.
squealing. That you're in. You want to just set like a couple of those bolts in there? Sure. Let's see if we can.
I'd really like to get that picture of you sliding that back up though. Wow.
Is this a drive shaft?
Is this cut to size already?
No, we have to cut just a little bit off. One, because we're putting pressure on the rear end, and 2, because this yoke can't be jammed into the...
And you guys were here when we cut this randomly.
Yeah, it's definitely... It needs to get re-trimmed up because it's pretty bad.
But the odds that it would be there are amazing.
It's pretty good. I mean, look at this though. Like, here.
Wait. Can we
you
tell
see?
that it's... Oh yeah, because you can see
It's like an
how
oval.
thin it is up top here and how thick it is at the bottom.
Yeah, see it like, this part is like in further than...
Do you want to tell them what you named the build for the Model A?
The moderate Model A.
The moderate Model A. Yeah, I guess a quick catch-up is, in your last episode, we tried to get the motor running unsuccessfully. Yeah, we... Say that again.
We did mess with it a little bit more and found out that there's not really a lot of compression. And not only that, well, maybe it's enough for what it is, I don't know. But the starter is turning over so slow, it can't really...
Imagine this. Roar. Roar.
And that's with 12 volts to it, and
Right.
it's a 6-volt starter. So we're not going to buy a starter because why buy a starter for a motor I don't really care for to begin with? So it's either going to get an LS or a flathead V8 or an old school small block.
I honestly thought you were going to say
Or
an LS
a 302.
or an LS Turbo.
Or an LS Turbo. I'm pretty undecided. Something moderate.
We're just going to go ahead and trim a 1/4 inch and square up the end of the
Yes.
Miata drive shaft. Because there's so much play inside the yoke.
It's like Terminator.
That's not how it goes.
How's it go? It's been like 10 years. Oh, that sounds way better. My mind scrambled that tune.
Where is my mind? Yeah. Just like that, custom drive shaft is cut. I like the moderate Model A. Actually, it sounds like a channel you should have made.
What's that?
The moderate Model A. Like that's the name of the YouTube channel.
You can make a new YouTube channel. It'll probably do better than the one I currently have.
That's true. Actually, if you'd like to go check out Leon's current YouTube channel before he deletes it, you can head over to Leon's Garage Adventures. Inventions? You can head over to Leon's Garage Adventures.
For a limited time only.
Oh. Oh, you're not giving anything away? The way you said it, for a limited time only, you buy one car, you get 2 pieces of shit for free.
For a limited time only, I'll have a channel until I delete it and make the moderate Model A.
It's never gonna break.
Ah!
Is this a drive shaft? We're just shooting kids.
For something that's free?
It's for me.
If it's free, it's for me?
Drivetrain complete. Yeah. That's it.
I was like, what's he doing?
Oh yeah.
Well, hopefully it doesn't have to go in more than that.
What is it hitting?
That's it bottoming out into the transmission. That's why I gave it a little extra play.
I thought you were lifting it and it was making that noise.
I am.
Oh.
Because it's pushing it inward.
So we just got to keep that angle down.
Yeah, as long as it's here or less.
Yep. Yeah, I forgot all about that brace.
Now, what are we doing, Andrew?
This is the stock power plant frame holder thing.
Mm-hmm.
And this originally went on top up here. But in order to get a more accurate cut, we're going to line this up with the holes underneath and then push it up so that it lines up with our new transmission crossmember. This is going to show us roughly where we need to make our cut.
It looks like we need to cut it right about here to get it up on the top side, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Leon, what are you doing?
I'm into older women.
So, the last step of the piece of the puzzle.
Hi, folks.
So,
Have you been wondering about your mesothelioma?
if so,
If you've been coughing like that, you contact our lawyers and they'll contact your lawyers and everybody's lawyers. And we're all gonna make some money, you know?
except the people that die, I suppose.
Well, they die and we make money.
It's the last piece of the puzzle.
Oh, sorry.
We can't get copyrighted if there's no song.
We can't get copyrighted if we sing it.
Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. So the last piece of the puzzle is we're taking this last ear that came off of the original motor mounts that Kevin gave us, and I'm just going to get a phone call in my pocket right now. I'm just going to stitch weld this up right quick,
Kevin, your supplier.
and then drill through this hole and bolt and nut it right there, and then we're done. This a lost hand? And that's it, last bolt. This might be the cover art actually. It's like perfect lighting, you get to see the whole thing. It looks nice, right?
It looks cool, dude. I'm proud of you. You did an excellent job, sir.
You mean like when you welded when I couldn't?
And I drilled it out.
And you drilled it out when I couldn't?
That's okay. I want to hear from moral support.
And physical.
Yeah.
Well, here we are. End of day 5, and as you can see, with the mock-up motor, it's all in place. We got our motor mounts done. We proved that the exhaust manifolds are going to fit fine. We found a spot. Hopefully we'll be able to put the coil packs underneath the manifolds, that way they don't get cooked so easily. We have our oil pan clearance. The transmission is bolted to the engine. Plenty of room to have the oil filter replaced or swapped out. Transmission pan has plenty of clearance. We have our custom trans mount. That looks great. We welded on our little bit of tab to attach to the stock power plant frame. It goes back to the differential. All the bolts are back in it the way they're supposed to be. We shortened up the drive shaft, welded that on. Looks like it's good to go. And most of the system still lines up the way it did from the factory. So it's great that we're going to be able to reuse so much of the stock components. Right here is the mechanism to put the car into park, neutral, drive, and so on. So we're going to have to punch a hole in the floor at some point, not today. We'll pick a later date to do that. And we're just going to run the shifter straight up to like an old school click, click, click type of shifter. Bring the car back down so you can get a look from the top seat. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't put a lowered suspension on it yet. Probably wouldn't have been a bad idea.
Would have been a gooder idea.
No, it would have been stiffer, hopefully.
A better idea.
It's a little old Miata from Pasadena. The next step is to start on the Yukon. We have to get the real engine and transmission that's going to sit in this thing. And that's also my job to pull out the old harness and make that work. So join us next time, won't you? Thanks for watching this mini-series so far. Stay tuned. Very soon we're going to have the next episode out for you. See you guys in the next one.
Don't get chopped.